Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan, and our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks,
here we go.
Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Now here's Brunson after the miss from Joel Embiid. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Oubre, no one around him. And the 3-ball is good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Back to Brunson. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Hart with a screen on Maxey. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Stolen by Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick, VJ Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
No good on that one.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
And he sinks the second. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Towns. New York missing again.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Oubre sets the screen for Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid against Towns. Embiid, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Hart outside. From outside the arc. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Hart.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Oubre, a screen on Brunson. And here's Maxey outside. Rebounded by Hart.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. On the wing, Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Maxey sets a screen for George. They can't stop the run with that one.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. To the inside, and Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
The 76ers trail by 6. Oubre outside. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. Over Hart. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the paint, and stolen by Maxey. Oubre finds Maxey. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
They get a hand on it. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And that one is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
And with Joel Embiid, Richard, you worry that injuries have stolen his best years from him.
The 2023 MVP season was magical. You hope he can stay healthy because he is truly a unicorn, just an incredible player. Plus, he's pretty fun off the floor, too.
Well, a free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And let's review some numbers for Tyrese Maxey. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. George looking around. Pass to Embiid. Wing shot on the way. Good on the jump shot. Embiid's got 7.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. 16 feet away. Out to Bridges. Another shot. And to get open is Robinson. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got his second basket.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
Maxey passes to George. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Hart outside. Bridges kicks to Towns. Kept alive. Out to Brunson. Hart the pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. And Brunson gets it to go.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Pass to Embiid. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Robinson a screen on Maxey. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And stolen by Maxey. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Maxey against Brunson. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks leading by 3. To the middle. The kick out to Towns. And here is Hart. Here's Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Robinson, that's good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Philadelphia, Barlow's checked in. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
New York's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Now, here is George. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Up top, Embiid, guarded by Robinson. Embiid inside. Robinson on him. Embiid, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here is George. Down low, here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
McBride passes to Towns. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to George. Offline with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Bridges against George. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. They get the rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got his second bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McCain with the ball. No scoring in this one. 4 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front. They lead by 13. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Robinson is out there with Yabusele, and it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about health.
Shooting 2.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. The first one falls. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
And the Knicks making a change here. Porty's checked in.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high-motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Here's Grimes. Still without a basket. Sinks the three-pointer.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Down by 12. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Barlow's shot is good.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
The Knicks leading by 10. Bridges with it. George picks him up. Bridges against George. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. The 3, Bridges doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from George. And the lead is down inside single digits. George has got 5 points so far.
I like PG using the bounce there, creating space.
McBride finds Bridges. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Inside, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You look at the Knicks, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Philadelphia. They're 5 spots away.
And I think for the 76ers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And, G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
The Knicks leading by 8. Now Bridges. He's got 9. Pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And here are the 76ers now. The Knicks making the shot.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the inside, Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Towns, he's checked in for New York. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. VJ Edgecombe is second.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And, guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Barlow. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Embiid, drilled from 11 feet out. Embiid's got 13 points.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Edgecombe. Nothing on the board. Now here's Embiid. From the arc. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Embiid.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
New York leading by 7. McBride bounce pass. Towns down low, guarded by Embiid. Towns with the bucket. He's got 8.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Now Edgecombe. No good with the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Back to George. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Barlow. Inside. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Bridges outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Grimes. He had 19 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And the rejection by Towns. To the inside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Bridges. Landry Shamet comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers.
shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. Six to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And he makes the first.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Jalen Brunson. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid inside. Robinson on him. Count it. Embiid's got 19 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Here's Shamet. Anunoby outside. Now Towns. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's a look at some of the stats for Quentin Grimes.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out with the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But, guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
The 76ers trail by 10. Edgecombe with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Embiid wide open. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The kick out to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. There's the pick. Here's Barlow. Now Embiid kicks it out to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Shamet. Back to Brunson. Over Maxey. They get it back. Here's Philadelphia. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Edgecombe. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brunson up top. He's covered by Maxey. And now Philadelphia on the break. On up the court. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. George comes in for Quentin Grimes. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Brunson with it. Maxey covering. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots the three. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Maxey.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Brunson. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. To the middle. And the jam by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the layup's good off the glass.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Pass to Oubre. And here's George. And here's Embiid. Defended by Towns. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pistons, what a huge one that'll be. Facing off against the best in the East. Two elite teams going at it. Emotions will be riding high, so we're going to see who's poised to win this game.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Now, here's Oubre. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Now, Edgecombe. The three-pointer, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Down low, it's deflected and stolen by Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. Bridges outside. Towns high post. With the floater, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Maxey. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Towns against Embiid. Shoots over Towns. Embiid, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Hard against Embiid. Bridges up top. He's got 12. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Oubre finds George. Back to Oubre. Now Maxey. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 13.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Hart outside. Anunoby a screen on Oubre. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. The 76ers leading. Now Edgecombe. To the middle. Kicks it out to Maxey. Second chance shot, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And George, here we go. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 5, the Knicks.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And he can't get the first one.
You can't say enough about the leadership that George brings to his team. He is a major force in the locker room.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point. Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Hart outside. Looking to end the run. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Edgecombe. Oubre outside. Outside, Maxey. Back to Oubre. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Hart's got 5 points so far.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Maxey on the wing. Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson against Maxey. Out to Bridges. From outside, off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
That bucket in no time at all. 7 points in the game.
Nice job by George. All in one fluid motion.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Towns looking it over. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Oubre. Hart, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Lets it go with the 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since. Brunson outside. And the 3 off target.
The 76ers leading by 6. The three from George. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Maxey passes to Oubre to the inside. Kicks it out to Maxey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. Towns from deep three-point range. New York now working with the new shot clock. George against Towns. Bridges with the steal. Outside, Towns. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging about 16 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And the first one drops. So for the Knicks, Dottier's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Josh Hart. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Barlow's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 3. Clarkson surveying the floor. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Grimes. Goes back up. The strength of Embiid on display.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Robinson up top. Pass to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Back to Robinson. Here's Dotier. Three-pointer, good on the triple.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Now Grimes. Back to Maxey. It's good. 15 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Diawara's checked in, and Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. He throw good, Robinson. Here's Barlow. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. And Bridges with the block.
Great defense by Bridges. He has so much pride on that end.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
New York trailing. And 1:01 left in the third. For the lead, it's Drummond with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
There's the screen inside, and that one is hammered home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. McBride finds Clarkson. Now McBride. There's a screen by Robinson for the tie. 5 on the clock, and finished off by Robinson.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
The 76ers shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Pass to Barlow. Here's Grimes. Drummond the screen. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Over McCain. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. Edgecombe with it. Pass to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 34 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Towns laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Edgecombe. Shoots over Clarkson. Edgecombe, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Towns is doubled. Anunoby kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Towns. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now McCain, defended by McBride. To the paint, and they double up Embiid. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th assist on the night. Robinson a screen on McCain. Inside, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson passes to Robinson. And here is Anunoby. Pass to McBride. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Embiid inside, guarded by Robinson. Embiid, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. Back to McBride. To take the lead. Barlow grabs the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. McCain's shot is off. Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Towns against Embiid. Tries it from 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
He's off on the first.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Clarkson. And the 76ers also making a change. Oubre's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Anunoby. Now Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. Back to Hart. Over Oubre. New York, no good that time either. The 76ers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Now McCain launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Makes it off the glass. Hart's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Grimes. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Towns, high post. Gets a very good look and converts. Towns has got 13 points in the second half.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
McCain up top, defended by McBride. Now Edgecombe. Pass to McCain. No good from outside. For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. McBride passes to Anunoby to take the lead. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre inside. Hart's there. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Knicks, Mikal Bridges checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And then for Philadelphia, George comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Hart with a screen on Maxey. New York, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 17 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Leading by 5. Embiid the screen. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Maxey. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Anunoby passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And they double up Embiid. Oubre. Off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Knicks trail by 4. Hart outside. Here we've got Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Fires from 14, and it misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now Maxey. Launches it. Cleared away by Hart.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Towns outside. George against Anunoby. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Here's Embiid. Towns with the steal. Brunson scanning the floor. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now Embiid. The 3 is off. New York trailing. Now Brunson to take the lead. To tie it up. And he got it. Nice execution on the way up.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. 4 on the clock. With the shot. Maxey rips down the rebound. And here are the 76ers now. The lead is 2.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. trailing by 4. Brunson down the lane. Maxey rips down the rebound.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Bridges. Brunson. That one goes.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby fires. Off target from outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Joel Embiid.